little bit of cucumberness.
Faturday Omaha.
Eat this. How you doing, buddy?
We ate some food today. Today is that glorious day that we look forward to every week, starting with the immediate fallout after.
Yeah.
The time it passes, we're like, when's next Faturday?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's Faturday. That's when our next Faturday is.
Correct. It's when and where are we eating next, and what happens. So, indeed. Well, we did indeed decide to Faturday today. Except
On Faturday?
On Faturday.
That's good.
Were we going to observe a moment of silence because TJ is not here yet again? Okay. I can edit in as long as silence as we need. But I'll at least a brief silence. So, yeah, TJ is not here. So it is Sam and Dave.
It's a 3-man show.
Eating the foods today.
Because I'm really fat.
Yeah.
Instead of a 4-man show. But yeah.
It was a beautiful sunny day outside today.
It's gorgeous outside today.
It is. And we traversed to the Midtown areas to eat some food.
Is that considered Blackstone, or is that
Nope,
just
that is
Midtown?
Midtown.
But you can take a scooter everywhere around. That's all that matters.
You can. Yes, you have your choice of scooting apparatus. So
We should do that, but I think the weight rating for those are 250, and I'm still north of that.
Oh my goodness. I actually
It's
saw a
sad.
couple scooters parked there, and I was like, after lunch, me and Sam should go scooter.
See? I'm telling you.
Yeah, we should totally do that. So let's go to Ted and Wally's right now, get ice cream, and then ride around on scooters.
Okay. Sounds like a good time to
Saturday,
me.
ding ding. That'd be great.
A Faturday tour on scooters.
On
We just drive one neighborhood and eat everywhere.
Oh, that'd be great. Just stop and get a.
And eventually the scooters will quit working.
Yeah, not because of low battery, just because we'll be so large that
Excessive
they won't
weight.
move. Weight limit, blink, blink. So Midtown, eh? So you can park in the parking garage, you can park at the parking meter, except the parking garage is free, so park there. And after you park there, you can walk down to the central area, because it's really, Farnham Street that runs down through the middle of the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, pretty much almost all the restaurants and stuff, for the most part, are located there. And the restaurant, in this case, that we went to and were targeting was LeadBelly.
Bong. That's my LeadBelly.
That's your LeadBelly. So LeadBelly, originally a Lincoln restaurant down in the Haymarket area, and then they graced Omaha with their presence.
You hear that? Other places in Lincoln that should be in Omaha? Do you hear that?
Like places rhyming with Honest Abe's. Maybe you should think about coming up here too. So LeadBelly made the 45-minute journey and then built a restaurant. So yeah. It's a good deal. So LeadBelly
That makes me happy.
Yeah, LeadBelly is a place, and as discussed, it is on Farnham Street, and precisely at 3201 Farnham Street, number 6101.
Oh, boy.
Heavens, Omaha, Nebraska, 68131.
68131.
There's a lot of ones around there.
Okay.
So we got there at prime Saturday time, as discussed many, many, many times before, is at 11 a.m. Why?
Because you beat crowds.
You do.
You get prime, fresh foods.
Yes.
Choice tabling.
Choice tabling.
You like that?
In fact, it was so choice tabling that they unlocked the door for just the two of us, because no one else was outside right at that time.
Just the two of us.
We can eat it if we try.
Just the two of us. Fat
You
and I.
Oh, very nice. So unlocked the doors, let us in, and it said, pretty much pick a table of your choice. So we went for the food couch option.
Always.
Yes. And
Always food couch.
a sufficiently sized food couch for two normal humans today.
Here's what I like. If we had a squad of 4 today,
Yes.
I think that still would have been an adequate food couch for a Faturday adventure. It's a very big cedar. I bet you could do 6 normal for normal Joes and
Yes.
be okay.
Yes, I think so. I
So
think you're right.
it's very big.
Yeah, so the interior...
And they have biggers.
They do. They have the
Half circles.
half circle booth.
For
And
parties of
a
8,
lot.
I'd imagine.
So, yeah, so you walk in through, they have the foyer of announcements on your way in. So they have, a little board on there that says, hey, here's specials or whatever, concert flyers, that type of thing. And then you go in, and to the left, there is the bar area. So you can sit up at the bar, watch TV, grab a beverage. And I have a feeling that place gets pretty hopping on a Friday night, I'm guessing. And then they have tables, the half-round booths, the regular booths. It's kind of a darker wood type interior with windows overlooking, I think, what is that? Is that 14th Street? No, that's way far up there. So yeah,
Like
so
33rd.
there you go. So the windows overlooking 33rd Street, and they also have patio seating out there too. So it's nice. You can sit outside. And I think by the time we left, there were some people sitting outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the interior with a today kind of a down tempo.
It's just a very pub-looking place, you know?
Yeah. It is kind of pubby,
Yeah.
little hip, little urban. So, yeah, a nice spot, a comfortable spot to eat some food. And speaking of food, we ate some.
Did we?
I think so.
That sounds peculiar to me.
What do we usually?
Oh, yeah. We did eat food.
Oh,
It's
okay,
Saturday.
good. I was just checking because that's what we typically do on a Saturday, but I wanted to make sure we didn't accidentally, I don't know, go skiing and
Oh,
we
I thought
didn't know what
I thought this was a tire buying podcast.
Oh, that's right. I mean, buy 3 of them and get 1 free. Don't forget to mountain balance them. So
And
that's
we're
good.
out.
Yeah, that's good.
So we got appetizers.
We did. We don't usually get appetizers.
Well, we had a conundrum today. We did a lot of back and forth today. We were thinking about going really hard in the paint, which, I mean, it is Saturday, but then we're
Right.
also like, the dessert menu here is something. So let's not go hard in the paint and let's get dessert here.
Yeah.
But we also started with an appetizer to make up for going hard in the paint along with the dessert.
Indeed.
So on their appetizer list, they do have some regular standard fare such as chips, salsa, some nacho type things, your finger type food and whatnot. But
Yes.
there is something of interest on this menu that I don't think I've seen anywhere else before. I've seen places that have different type of egg roll confections. Here they have the Philly egg roll, which is seasoned ribeye, provolone, mushroom, green pepper, onion, and queso awesome.
Wait, queso what?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you about it.
Okay.
Queso.
Queso.
Okay, so let me just speak on that.
Yeah.
Queso awesome is this cheese sauce invention.
Sauceum.
It is kind of sauceum.
Yeah.
It's cheese soup, kind of is.
Yeah.
But thicker.
Yeah. It's a nacho cheese sauce and is used on many things here at LeadBelly.
It is, and I'm not mad at that at all.
I am
really,
not either.
I'm okay with that. Like, cheese does not hurt my feelings.
No, especially when it's queso awesome.
Cheese makes me happy.
Pleased, if you will.
Cheese makes me happy. So we ordered these little magic rolls. Dave, tell me what you think about those Philly egg rolls.
The Philly egg rolls. Well, on this very podcast, I have encountered a prior Philly egg roll located at the Sinful Burger in Bellevue.
Ah.
Yes, I will tell you that the LeadBelly serves them up a little different. So there were 6, slices of egg roll.
Yes.
All right, so you have a...
So it's just 3 whole egg rolls sliced in quarter to corner?
Well, if it's... Well, they are...
Vertical?
Yes,
diagonally,
It's
excuse
like
me.
diagonally. So, yeah, they hit them at like a 45-degree angle, so on the bias or whatever you want to call that, but it's not even that. It's this shallow cut, so it almost looks kind of like a small taco with an egg roll end. It's this kind of almost U-shaped.
It's a bamboo shoot.
Ooh, it is.
It's a bamboo shoot of Philly
steak.
stuff.
So, yeah. And the outside is it's kind of that thicker egg roll style wrapper, which I kind of prefer versus like the spring roll or whatever. But yeah, it's a good.
It's got a hearty crunch.
Yeah, it's crispy and chewy all at the same time, which I really like. The way they cut it kind of makes it fun to eat. Plus, it's easy to dip into the queso awesome or pour the queso awesome on top of your egg roll. The steak and the mushroom, you can see all the nice pieces of stuff in there. And I believe on the prior review of the other Philly egg roll, I mentioned that I like my steak and cheese first and green pepper second is the way I prefer it.
Right.
They delivered here. There's green pepper in there. I saw in there, but the star of the show is the steak cheese mixture there. And, of course, the queso awesome. So you have cheese on there, and then you can dip it in
More
additional cheese. Yes. So I got to say, I really like these, and probably one of the best executions of a Philly steak egg roll that I have encountered. I really like these suckers.
Okay, so I don't have much to add to what you said.
Oh, no.
But I will say what I like in my Phillies are a good meat flavor, a good cheese flavor, and a good mushroom flavor.
Ah,
I got all 3 of these things in this egg roll.
very nice.
You said that you tasted your greens in there?
I saw my green pepper, but it wasn't super prominent, which I like. I
Okay,
want the
okay.
beefy cheesiness to be. That's what I want to taste. The pepper's just kind of an extra thing. I don't want to be like, oh, all green pepper with a side of beef. It's like beef first, and here we were.
Right.
Yeah.
And weird to me that in every bite of mine, I got all three flavors I was looking for.
Nice.
I got the beef, I got the cheese, I got the mushrooms. I knew the greens were in there. I could tell they were in there, but they were in their rear with the gear, in the back on the attack.
Yeah.
I loved them. The crisp is there. I don't have you nailed all the points. It's delicious, flavorful, crispy, everything you could look for in a Philly type egg roll device. I don't know how commonplace these are. I totally forgot that you got these down to Sinful. But these are so far the best. The best execution that I've had.
Queso.
I've had queso. What I'm saying is like,
Yeah.
I've had some egg rolls.
Yeah.
These are pretty delicious. These are a treat. There's only one other place I would say egg rolls would kick this in the face, but we haven't been there yet.
Oh dear. Okay.
Hopefully one day we do.
Okay. So what you're trying to say is you enjoyed these and it had all the flavors you were looking for.
Okay, so yeah, basically.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah,
good,
if you guys are going to LeadBelly, I would definitely say if you're in for some appetizers, give these jams a try. We've been to LeadBelly a few times, and I actually know people, when I recommend them to going there, that I tell them about the Philly egg rolls. They pick them up, and they're like, man, I could just order these and be happy.
You could. I mean, if you're going in there just for like a lunch spot or something like that, I mean, it would work quite well.
This would be a good mid-afternoon pick-me-up.
For sure.
I mean, it's going to set a little heavy. It's a little greasy, a little crunchy, a little crisp, but it's fine.
It's
It's Faturday approved.
for sure. Yeah, this was a good appetizer. I really like this, and I think a good choice on our parts. Definitely.
Okay, so let's talk about something else.
Okay, so
talk about our food.
We had additional foods as well. Right?
Here's the weird thing. Like today, we did not talk about what we were getting.
We did not.
I kept my cards to myself.
Mm-hmm.
You kept your cards to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's pizza here.
Yeah.
There's mac and cheeses here.
Mm-hmm.
There's inventive sandwiches here.
Yes.
There's burgers here.
Yes.
There's other things like banger and mash, stuff like that. There's just some
There's
things.
lots of stuff.
Yeah. So out of the nirvana of food that is on this menu,
Mm-hmm.
you and I picked the exact same thing.
Yes.
Weird.
I know, because with all that stuff, like you said, and like you said, you saw the bangers and mash on there. They had a breakfast casserole. I've had their macaroni and cheese before because it's served.
I have
with
too.
Queso, awesome. And so there's all this burger stuff and all this stuff. And like you said, we didn't talk about anything. We landed on the exact same burger.
So we got the Royal Mountie.
Yes.
Now, all their burgers have fun names like the Roman Holiday, the Voodoo Lady, the Fully Leaded Jacket, the All-American, the Little Mike. They all got cool names going on here with little stories inside. And the stories, well, not really stories, but ingredients inside. I like to think of them as stories. I read ingredients as stories. Does that mean I'm really that fat? I think so.
You're just passionate about your food.
It is. So the story on the Royal Mountie, a.k.a. the ingredients list, is candied bacon, crispy fried potatoes, white cheddar curds, red wine gravy, brown sugar butter glazed brioche bun.
Oh, hello.
Well.
That's
A lot of interesting things happening here.
yeah.
My question was, I look at all these ingredients, and I'm excited to eat them all, and I'm wondering how well they play together. Kind of remember when we went to Honest Abe's, and I was like, I never knew I needed peanut butter, barbecue sauce, and coleslaw together in my life until I ate that burger.
Let's see what happens here.
I'm thinking like fried potatoes, white cheddar curds, red wine gravy, and brown sugar all together.
What?
These are things I need.
This is wild.
I
I'm on a
want to
bun.
mix this together.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about, first, before we get into those crazy ingredients, let's talk about the beef,
Yes.
the patty,
Yes.
the star.
Yes.
If it were a sculpture,
Ooh.
the burger is definitely Atlas,
Oh.
and the planet is the toppings. That's how I look at burgers all the time. If the meat ain't right, you ain't going anywhere.
Now that's a good point. I mean, we do a lot of patty science around here. Like, How was that
I
burger
mean, you
patty?
did today, and I called you up. I'm like, what are you doing
You
over
did.
there?
I'll explain that here because
I
there's
get
a
it.
curious thing that happened to me, and it
I think
required
you and I
dissection.
shared the same thing, and I just muscled through it, and you actually went for the science.
I guess we're about to find out.
So, the beef by itself, it's very flavorful, very meaty, very moist also. It's a well-done burger, as far as I could tell. I didn't see any pink.
Through my cross-section cut, confirmed. Yes,
Okay.
well done.
So, it's, again, another one of those magical items where they cook a well-done, good burger, and it's still juicy. So, I like that a lot.
It can be done.
It is it's not relatively thick. It is on the more meatier side of a burger of places that I've had. There are places that'll make, like Honest Abe's patty is a little bit thinner. This is a little bit beefier.
Really?
I think so.
I thought mine was thinner.
I think
Wow.
it's the other way around,
I
in
thought
my
mine was
opinion.
thinner. Okay.
But it's just a good flavor. It's a solid patty. I have nothing to say other than maybe I should have ordered a double just because I like a really hunk of beef for Faturday. But I didn't because I was getting an appetizer and I was getting some dessert. Even though the waiter did challenge me and said, "Sir, you sure you don't want to make that a double?" And I tripped over in my brain. I said,
did.
is he challenging me right now? Does he know who I am? Does he know my street cred? And he's like, "Sir, why aren't you going hard in the paint?"
And then it came out of your brain because you mentioned it. You're like, "Are you? I can see what you're doing.
I can see what you're doing there, Jedi mind trick. But I stuck to my guns and just ordered a single. I think I probably should have ordered a double because it's good flavor. It's a good patty. So, on to the toppings.
The toppings.
I bite into this burger. Oh, and I did make a slight modification.
You
to mine.
did.
I am a big fan of pretzel buns.
They are solid.
So I switched mine out for a pretzel bun, which is fine. I love the chew. I love the pretzel taste. I love the way those things just work in my mouth. So, candied bacon.
Candied bacon.
I noticed it in there. I noticed the candy. I noticed the bacon. The bacon was rather thick. The candy flavor profile was there, but yet the bacon wasn't as chewy as I thought it was going to come out. It actually had a little bit of crisp to it.
That's good.
A little bit of I don't want to say brittleness, but some cucumberness. a little bit of crunch.
Oh, a little crunch. Okay.
I was trying to think of some crunchy cucumbers first that came to my mind. Sorry about that. It wasn't a cucumber, but definitely had a little bit of crunch to it,
Thank goodness. That would have been weird.
as well as a little bit of chew. So it was like a happy medium for where I would find bacon acceptable.
Okay.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
If it would have been one step the other way towards Chewtown,
It was close.
yeah, I probably would have been like, no.
Yeah.
But it was on the right side of the fence. So that was good. The crispy fried potatoes I noticed prevalently. That was a real good texture in there, and I appreciated the taters. The taters in there were pretty good. The white cheddar curds, can't say I really noticed those in there much. Maybe the gravy that was in there kind of drowned them out some.
The what?
The white cheddar curds,
No. What did you say was covering it up?
the red wine gravy,
The what?
the red wine gravy. Sorry, the gravy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't really notice the cheddar curds in there. I'm sure it lended something to my burger, but what it was, I don't know. Now, the red wine gravy. It made my brain stop
Whoa.
because you and I went to a magical little town called Topeka.
We did.
We stopped. We did quick homework as we were driving through Topeka because we were hungry.
Right.
And we're like, hey, top 10 place to eat in Topeka, go.
Right, because I believe not only were you the navigator on the trip, but I believe I delegated and designated you as the official food finder for this mission.
And I did.
You did,
And we found this little drive-in,
Little
this little
shack.
old drive-in,
Yeah,
probably
like
from the
50s
40s or
or
50s,
something. Yeah.
easily. Food Network's been there. I said, well, the Food Network's been there. We should probably give it a whirl.
sure couldn't wait.
We stopped there, and there was a gravy burger.
There was.
It was a game changer.
It-
I never looked at a burger again the same. I was like, you know what? All burgers should have gravy, or there should be a gravy burger
An option.
on every menu.
Yeah.
That's kind of what stopped me in my tracks here with this Royal Mountain. I was like, oh, you have a gravy burger?
Say what?
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the red wine. That does not play well with the rest of the flavor profiles. It stopped me confused me. Palate didn't know, was quite like, what is all this?
Did it have a little zip for you there? That
If that's what you want to call what tripped my brain, I don't know.
all right.
Because I stopped and I had to think about, do I enjoy what this taste that I'm eating
You were
right
confused.
now? I'm not sure if this flavor belongs on a burger, but more of a vinaigrette salad thing with some tang. I don't know what I'm eating.
Huh.
Everything else was fine.
Yeah.
But this confused me.
Interesting. I like this. I didn't know this was happening.
Yeah. And then when you were deconstructing, I'm like, is he having the same problem I am? Is his brain not quite sure what he's eating? Because I have this issue. But then I told my brain, I said, brain, you've got other deliciousness on here, like gravy and cheese and fried taters.
Taters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sugar bacon. Let's just think about that right there. Sugar bacon.
I really wish this is one of the very few times that I wish this was a video podcast because Sam's face there when he said sugar bacon both times was just really enjoyable to watch.
I mean, that's a thing you don't get often in this world. Sugar bacon.
Sugar bacon.
There should be more of that in this world. So all these other ingredients should just be a wonderful smash, brain exploding, fun time in my brain.
Uh-huh.
It's the red wine. I don't know if I would necessarily get this burger again. If I did, I probably would ask them to hold that gravy just so I could see if that's what tricked my brain.
Uh-huh.
It really confused me. I'm still befuddled. I don't know if I enjoyed my lunch.
It's been like an hour or something since.
Yeah, I mean, all these other items on here, my brain, I know my brain loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I know it loved those.
Yeah.
But
You're just unsure.
Red wine gravy on my burger, I don't know. I'm lost in the
You're
swamp.
in the void.
I am. I'm lost in the swamp of burger confusion.
Wow.
And I think I liked it. I ate it all.
You did. Quickly.
I think I tricked myself and like, you just finish it. It's really good. You love it.
Right.
You know you love it. I'm like, but
you just don't know.
But do I? Do I love it? I don't know.
Don't know.
Shut up in there, brain. Just eat it. It's a burger. You're the burger boss. You go through this. If you can eat a fully leaded jacket with a smile on your face, you can eat this burger too.
Do it.
And I did.
It.
And I'm here. I'm here to tell the tale.
You are.
That's all I can say.
That's interesting.
I'm not sure what happened. It was a burger
Huh.
with what should be delicious items all in my face.
But you're unsure.
I just don't know.
Just
I'm lost.
And you know what's hilarious about this whole thing is how many times do you think you've been to LeadBelly? Including takeout visits.
8 or 9 times.
8 or 9. Okay, so definitely a sufficient number of times. I'm gonna go for 5, including my visits to Lincoln. So enough times. So it's so interesting here because it's kind of like we're going to LeadBelly. You know,
I've been here. This is safe.
I know this.
I'm ready to review this place.
And now you're unsure of this particular, like what happened.
Yeah,
I've had
the Voodoo Lady. I've had their Cuban. I've had their German burger. These are both all delicious things.
Yes.
I actually look forward to getting that the Cuban or the German jam and the Voodoo Lady jam. Those are all fantastic burgers. Like all the flavors play well with each other, much like the Smokey and the Bandit. Like I didn't know I needed pineapple, romaine, onion, roasted poblano, and jerk ginger peanut butter in my mouth, but I did, and it's a great freaking flavor. Like, oh, this is magical.
Yeah,
but red wine gravy.
Just unsure.
What? Like if it would have been just gravy, brown gravy.
Mm-hmm.
I would think I would have been a lot happier place.
Interesting.
I don't think I would have been as confused.
Interesting.
Did I eat it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I like it? I think so.
This is so fun.
It's the burger Twilight Zone. Do 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 do.
Yes.
Dave, how'd you feel about your burger?
Well, I was actually going to ask you about your side. I know you got a different side today.
Oh, I did.
Than
We can talk about
So
that.
why don't you tell me about that?
So I wanted to. I am the burger boss. I understand how things work.
Mm-hmm.
We were the first people there.
We were.
We were the first order in.
We were.
I knew this burger was going to be piping. So I'm like, I'm just going to eat my side first because it's just chips and cheese.
Oh, hello.
Well, let me explain this. Queso. I got chips and queso. Awesome.
Man, like you got a chip on your shoulder. Fine.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so let me talk about this. The chips and the queso, awesome. They were very hearty corn chips.
Really?
A
Like dangerous?
thick corn chip cut.
Whoa.
Very starchy.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Huh. Is this one of those ones like if you got vertical in your mouth, like you're gonna go to
Oh,
the
you're
ER?
cutting your face in half.
Okay, so not an easy chip to just. You have to be careful with these things.
There's danger.
Got you.
They are chip in danger.
Chip. Okay.
They were very thick, very delicious. There's a good corn flavored taste with this extra little bit of starchiness. I don't know where this comes from. I don't know if they sprayed it in starch like you before you put your laundry. Yeah, before you put your laundry in, you spray some starch on there.
But you liked it. It's a unique thing.
I wouldn't say it's unique. It's just a very, very hearty chip.
Okay.
And the queso, awesome. While nothing has ever met the fabled dream sauce that I had in Long Island, New York.
Oh.
This was kind of close. So
Wow.
I really do enjoy this cheese soup thing that they have. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's not like a super overpronounced cheese taste. It's just enough.
Gotcha.
Just enough to let you know, yeah, you're dealing with cheesy goodness here.
That's fun.
So the chips and cheese, I did eat all those first. I didn't get tired of them at all.
Good.
I kind of wish I had some more chips to clear out my little craft. What are those little bowls called?
Yeah, ramekin.
The ramekin. Thank you.
Yeah.
The ramekin. If I could fill my ramen with more cheese and more chips, I probably would have done it.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
I
if
was
you're-
really excited with it.
Yeah, if your Ramstein had more, then it would have been good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're totally getting it. You're totally getting
I
it.
got you.
So I needed more ram.
Yeah.
This is what my chips needed.
Yeah, because you don't have enough. It's hard to process that. I mean,
It is hard to process. Whoa!
for sure.
Nerd jokes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. There was no confusion on my chips and cheese.
Right.
It was highly enjoyable.
Okay, so what you're trying to say is you enjoyed it.
I think so. I think so. It's
That's good.
okay. So yeah.
Okay. Well, and you know the thing
so
is,
awesome.
is well, that's kind of cool because it's usually like, oh, here's your burger and fries. Meh. It's which is fine because while you were the burger boss, I believe I'm the fry authoritarian over here. So I do like some fries, but sometimes
I'm going to give you the honor of Captain Fry
Oh, Captain Fry, thank you, Captain Fry,
reporting for duty.
reporting for duty. But yeah, kind of neat if you decide you don't want to fry. And I love chips and cheese, so what a cool option. Neato.
Yeah.
I mean that's a bit unusual, so cool. All right, so that traverses over to my plate, I do believe.
Tell me about your thoughts about this burger that we both had. Oh, let me rewind. Put this back in there. The pretzel bun.
The pretzel bun.
The pretzel bun is Burger Holder Plus.
Oh, good. Okay.
It delivered. It had a good pretzel taste, a very delicious chew, and that's what I love about a pretzel bun. It's kind of got a rougher, pull-apart texture, that nice thick breading, plus that outside, I don't even want to say leather, but
Pretzel leather.
Bun leather.
Bun leather.
and it's so good.
I think, yeah.
Pretzel
bun leather
buns
is
are pretty
now a
much,
thing.
yeah, bun leather. It was perfect. So
If we have pizza grips, you have bun leather. That's fine.
exactly,
Yes.
my bun leather was out of control. So
Good
okay,
stuff.
put that back to there.
Okay.
Dave, how's your burger?
Well, I'll tell you what. Before I tell you about my burger, I'm going to start with the side, since you kind of left with the side. I did get fries with mine. And the fries at LeadBelly are unique because you don't just get one fry. You know how sometimes when you order pasta at a restaurant and you order spaghetti,
I know what you're going to say, but I'm going to let the,
gonna let it
the
play out here?
Faturday Omaha audience play with you right now.
yes, so you get a plate of spaghetti. Mm-hmm. And you're eating your delicious spaghetti.
Yeah.
And it's good. You got some sauce in there.
Oh, yeah.
Your noodles. And you're about 1/4 of the way through those noodles.
And then
all of a sudden, like a bow tie noodle pops in there. Wham!
Rotini, what are you doing in there?
Exactly. Cavatappi, hello.
Rotini.
And you know what? It's kind of like you found a little golden nugget of pasta.
Yeah.
It really is, because like, oh, that's fun. Even though this could have come off somebody else's plate, I don't really care.
Bonus
This is
game.
fun. This is neat. So LeadBelly does this on purpose with your fries because they give you a crinkle cut fry and a waffle fry mix with a little seasonings.
Yes.
So now, in the grand scheme of fries, these fries were crispy. They were fried just perfectly. They didn't taste like oily or anything like that. They got a little seasoning on top. I enjoy both crinkle cut and waffle fries, so this is fun. I get to dip, and especially with waffle fries, I get to scoop a lot of ketchup with it, and I really enjoy that. So I would say it's a decent side. I don't think, like, there's some fries I could order a basket of fries and just eat them by themselves. Those are not these fries. These fries are an all right accompaniment to the burger. I think if I was to order the burgers again, I like that queso and chip option. I think that's fun. That's real solid. Plus, it comes with queso awesome. Now, if the fries came with queso awesome, ooh,
Hey, now. You're talking
LeadBelly,
filthy.
you hearing me? That would be kind of fun.
We need a new option.
Yes. Give me queso awesome with my fries. So that's the French fries. There you go. Cooked well, they are all right. I noticed you flagged me on, hey, there's a couple left on the plate. When
There wasn't a couple. There's a portion size left.
Yeah,
a little bit.
They were a little bit of a drier fry, and like I said, they're a good accompaniment to the burger, but I wasn't real hip on eating them by themselves, so they just kind of stayed there. I had dessert coming and some other things. I'm like, I'm kind of done with these fries in this case, so that's where they went. Versus, I think the chips and queso, I have a feeling I would have licked the platter clean on that one.
You licked all the platter clean.
All of it.
From chips.
From chips.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yes.
Because there wouldn't have been chips left after you just ate the chips.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so let's talk about this burger instead.
Queso.
Right. So the burger. So we got the same burger. You told everybody out there what is on this burger. I did get this burger as advertised. I made 0 modifications to this burger.
For once.
Yeah, usually it's the other
Nothing
way around.
on the side.
Right, I'm usually like, oh, put the
Can
sauce
I get
on
the burger on the side?
Yeah, the
and
bun on the side.
Bun on the side.
Can I get the pickles later?
Can we get the lettuce after dessert?
In
And
fact,
then-
just let me come back here and build my own. So, no.
Shout out Build-A-Burger.
Oh.
Bong.
The burger?
Bong. Oh, wait. We have sound effects.
Oh, we do. So, yeah, you're not talking about the burger. So, this is a brioche bun. Instead of the pretzel bun, it's the naturally occurring bun in the wild on this
Brioche?
burger. Yeah. Balsamic? No. Bocce bun?
I just want to say we heard that today. He said brioche.
Oh, because he wasn't sure how to pronounce it, and I'm like, brioche? The
Yeah.
poor guy. I don't know if he was new. I'm unsure here because he seemed a little confused on a couple of things.
Brioche.
But it's
Just
now
saying
the
that
brioche
that happened.
bun. Yeah. A brioche.
Brioche.
Brioche. It's probably not even French. It's probably
Right.
Dutch. Anyway, but the brioche bun, and I am looking at a delicious picture of this thing right now, and it has that nice burger sheen on the outside.
It does have burger sheen.
It does. The bun leather has been moistened well. Yeah, it is not a dry bun.
so bun leather applies to all buns now.
It does.
I love
Clearly.
it.
It's that is the outside layer of the bun is the bun leather.
I love that we make new nomenclature like
Yeah.
almost every episode.
I mean, I between pizza grip and
Everything
bun
else,
leather,
the
it's
bun
just.
leather.
it's
I love
just
it. I love it.
In fact, I had a person that works with me had listened to podcast, and TJ, I believe, had coined a group of fries is known as an exaltation of fries. He said, he really liked that. So hopefully bun leather will take off. So, hey, if you're hearing this out there, if you're watching Food Network or listening to, Splendid Table or some other food thing out there, and somebody starts saying bun leather, it started here. Just remember that. So the bun leather. Okay, so the bun. It was a good bun. It's a brioche bun. The candied bacon. Sam, you nailed the description there because I took a little piece outside just to try the bacon by itself, and I'm like, oh man, this is going to be like limp and chewy, and it's not. It was cooked really, really well, and a good candied bacon flavor. So it was tasty. I like that bacon.
I think for average Joe, they probably would call it the perfect bacon because it's. A lot of people that I know are like, oh, I love chewy bacon.
Mm-hmm.
What planet do people come from?
Well, I might
but this
live
was
on
this
that
was
planet. Yeah.
crisp
Yeah.
and chewy.
It kind of did both.
It was the perfect for the Joe.
It
For me, no, but for everyone else, I get it.
Gotcha. Oh, so you would have liked it a little bit more crispy?
come
if you
on.
could?
Come on.
You do like you have been. You tell people to burn it, so that's true.
If you blow on it and it falls apart, that's where it needs to be.
Got you. Okay. I'm definitely more on the chewy camp. So
No.
this bacon was fine. And the patty, I'm gonna have to disagree with you a little bit. I looked at the cross section of this patty. It was a little thinner than maybe we had spoken of the Goldilocks patty. This was not the Goldilocks patty for me. Not just right. I could have. I'll tell you this. I will echo exactly what you said. After eating the entire burger, I wanted a double. I wanted some more beefiness on my large sandwich, because there's a lot on here. The bun is a big fluffy bun. You've got the potatoes, the bacon, the cheese curds, the gravy on there. There's a lot of stuff. I needed a little more beef to round it out on this one.
But we also said the same thing about Honest Dave's. We all needed doubles.
Except I got a double.
You got a double that
did.
time. But I'm saying, I think as a single patty, it's a little bit more.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna have to.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset, or I wouldn't object
Yeah.
to going to LeadBelly in Lincoln and then going to Honest Dave
And
right after that.
and
then put them right next to each other and eat
fun.
them both.
That would be fun. And then we could both get 2 burgers. It would be good. That would be a
See?
good comparison. So it's not let's put it this way.
That control is within our realm.
It is. We could do this science, and that would be science because there would be data comparison and measurements.
Hypotenuses.
It would be a great excuse for me to bring out my burger micrometer.
Please.
Yes. So the patty itself, it's a decently sized, patty for the bun. I really wanted it to be a little bit thicker, especially to keep up with all the rest of the ingredients on this particular sandwich.
Okay.
The cheese curds, I also echo what you said, Sam. I saw them on there because I took the lid off of this burger, and I saw them, but I wasn't getting an overall cheesy hit. I kind of wanted a concentration bite here and there of a cheesy goodness. Yes.
And I didn't get it.
They were chopped real fine, I think, and I was kind of hoping they would be, like you said, like a big curd that had kind of melted, and it was like, wham, here's the cheese curd.
That'd been exciting.
That's what I wanted. So it didn't quite deliver on that. The crispy potatoes. Okay, I am going to take issue with the crispy potatoes.
Okay.
Because the crispy potatoes are their waffle fries.
Exactly.
I have my waffle fries on the side already.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping for crispy potatoes, e.g. hash browns.
Uh-huh.
That's what I wanted. I wanted a little nice, freshly cooked, crispy hash browns with some melty cheese curds on it. That's what I was hoping I was going to get, and I got French fries.
Objection.
On my burger. Yes,
Objection.
Yes.
Objection.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and review the court documents that we have here.
Oh.
I would like to go ahead and put you out there for burger fraud.
Oh.
We're going to go ahead and pull up evidence 1A, if you would go ahead and look over your document there.
I will.
Okay. So on document 1A, you're getting the royal mountie. Now, Dave, where do royal mounties come from?
Canada.
Okay. Where does poutine come from?
Canada.
What type of fries are in poutine?
Oh,
Waffle fries.
They're fries. That's true. But can you read back to evidence? I believe it is
Crispy
exhibit.
fried potatoes.
Uh-huh.
I could understand why one may think that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go ahead and say, since poutine and royal mounties all come from Canada,
Yes.
and waffle fries are in poutine,
Uh-huh.
it only makes sense that you're getting waffle fries. I felt when I was getting that burger, that's exactly what my crispy waffles or crispy fried potatoes were going to be.
Yes.
Hence why I also skipped over getting fries, because I knew I was getting those waffle fries in my burger.
Aha.
I rest my case.
I'm glad the defense gets a chance to make a motion here as well. However, it may be slightly biased to you because you're controlling all the evidence, but could you please bring up your picture of the menu right now,
Okay.
please? And because I'm preparing my arguments because the judge and jury have yet to speak.
Okay.
Do you have the menu?
I do.
At the top of the menu, can you please tell me, for the court and jury, at the top, what are the options for sides all the way at the top? Because I believe it's right at the top in bold.
It's not. At the top in bold is house-made veggie burger, portobello mushroom, chicken patty, or beef. I don't know. I don't have a complete menu in front of me, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I will tell you, at the top of the menu, it does say that the burger comes with crispy potatoes. No, it doesn't. It doesn't! It says
fries.
it comes with fries. So if this should be something different on my burger, if it comes with fries on the side, then it should say fries on this burger. Or the top should say your burger comes with crispy potatoes, because that's what we call fries here at LeadBelly.
We're going to go ahead and let our audience decide.
Indeed. So I will tell the audience for documentation purposes that the potato placed upon both Sam and my burger were waffle fries. There you go. With the cheese curds gravy. I do understand the poutine argument plus the intonation, the reference to the Royal Mountie being a Canadian groove and poutine being fries and gravy and cheese curds. Okay. Now, you were wondering why I took apart my burger, although I know you weren't.
Although
'cause
you
I do
take
that a
apart
lot.
everything, but
you're
you
li-
were. I saw purpose
There was.
in your forking.
Yes.
I saw purpose in your eyes.
Yes.
I saw purpose on your tongue.
It's true.
I'm questioning
I
because I tripped over my burger.
You did.
My brain did not understand.
I tripped over my burger as well. And this is exciting because it is not the same reason that you tripped over your burger.
Okay.
So I had picked up a fry to start because I'm pretty sure I started with a fry as my first bite and dipped it in some ketchup. And I'm like, is this Heinz? Because that's what the bottle said. And it's like, I'm getting a little cinnamon essence here. This is interesting. But it's in a Heinz bottle, so it's probably Heinz. So, okay, whatever. That's fine. And so I took a bite of my burger and I'm like, oh, there's cinnamon in here. Huh. Okay, wait a minute. And I didn't remember reading this on the menu, but it's clearly there. It says there's cinnamon butter on the brioche.
Eh?
Yes. So I got the brioche bun, right? You didn't. You got the pretzel bun.
Let's see.
So, and you might pull up the science while I'm discussing this, but I pulled apart the burger because I'm like, where's the cinnamon coming from? I'm getting like cinnamon sugar. Like somebody snuck in some like cinnamon toast
Sugar.
to my burger. And I looked at it and there it was on the bun. It's a cinnamon sugary butter on the bun. And for me, that's what I got in my bite. I'm like, I'm getting cinnamon sugar butter in my burger.
Now, I'm not going to say we pulled it apart for different reasons. Maybe it was the same reason.
Oh, do you think this is what maybe tripped you up?
Possibly.
Maybe it wasn't the gravy or red wine gravy. It was.
Maybe it was that flavor.
Was it a
profile.
sweet flavor, not an acidic flavor that was messing with you?
It was some flavor that just was no.
So, and because the way you're looking at me, I bet you don't remember reading that on the menu either.
I don't.
Aha. So, yeah. So the bun, my whole brioche bun, is like if you're going to make cinnamon toast at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take some cinnamon, sugar, butter, and put it on there. That's what was on this bun. Was that flavor good? Sure. I like cinnamon and sugar and butter. It's fantastic. It's one of the best flavor combinations in the world. But on this particular burger, for me, I don't think I really like it. I ate the whole burger. It's gone. Like you said, you were kind of in the void there. But for me, it was just overpowering. I'm like, I've got cinnamon roll happening here on my burger, and it was just a little too much. And I think the double patty might have helped because then I would have had more beef to kind of, meddle in with the whole thing. So that was it. I was like, I'm eating a cinnamon roll and a burger at the same time, and I
You
don't
didn't get the
know.
fully leaded. Why are you getting the fully leaded?
Why am I getting the fully leaded? So yeah, so were all the components on this burger cooked perfectly? You betcha. Everything individual was fine. And this is my personal preference. There was nothing wrong with the burger. I just don't think I'm a fan of the cinnamon butter stuff on.
So
the
hopefully,
bun.
like, if you were to get a brioche bun again, or if we were to order again, because I'll be back to LeadBelly.
There's no question.
Can we say no cinnamon sugar butter?
I think we would.
I
And
think
maybe
so,
that's what
too.
tripped you up and not the gravy.
I'm not sure if they put that on mine or not.
I don't
but
know.
There was definitely something amiss.
Yes, and that's what it was for me. I definitely wanted a double patty, but that's an option he asked. You want a double?
He challenged me. He didn't
did.
ask.
He didn't challenge me. I must not have given him the look or something. I don't know. So
It was the sunglasses.
it was. He couldn't make eye contact with you,
Yeah.
so he didn't know.
Sir, I don't.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah. So if I was going to order this exact same thing again, I would make two modifications. One, I would get the chips and queso awesome for the side. Two, I would have got a double patty. And my other second thing, because I only said there were two things, but really there's three, is I would.
It's a subheader.
It is subpart A was I would not get the cinnamon sugar butter stuff on the bun. Although I'm glad they put it together like this because it's kind of fun. Like this is a unique creation, just not for me in this case.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's where I'm at there.
It's kind of how I felt about the Mountie as a whole. Like
Yeah.
it was neat, different, but I don't know if I'd get it again.
Yeah, and
At
having
least in the way it's prepared.
right, and exactly, and having had other burgers here, I just don't think this would be my choice without modification. I think a double patty minus the cinnamon butter, cool, because that's some fun ingredients right there.
So we did something today
We did.
that we normally don't do.
This is true.
Usually after we eat Faturday, well, usually you do. Every great once in a while,
I
do.
mean, a lot of times I do.
You're like, what's up at Ted and Wally's?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, I'm stuffed. We're good. Today we game planned for desserts.
We did.
Because there were interesting things on this dessert menu. Now, interesting item number 1.
Yes.
Bacon s'more sundae.
What?
Graham toasted marshmallow, hazelnut chocolate, vanilla ice cream. And I imagine there's some bacon on there. Even though they don't say it in the description, it is called bacon s'more sundae.
Indeed.
That was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, Irish stout cream pie. What?
Hello.
What? Now dig the story here.
Yes.
Guinness chocolate custard.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bailey's Irish whipped cream.
Whoa.
Double whoa.
This is a drunk pie.
Cocoa crust.
Ooh.
And Jameson caramel sauce.
That's
now
a
that
third alcohol.
is interesting as hell.
Yeah. See, Long Island iced tea pie.
Third item of interest on this dessert menu, cinnamon roll ice cream sandwich.
I'm sorry?
As it sounds. Brown sugar glaze, vanilla bean ice cream, Jameson caramel, pecans between a cinnamon roll. Now, I wanted all 3 of these. Basically, I just rolled the dice and picked one. And the funny thing is, again, we picked the exact same,
The same
thing.
one. We did not talk about that either.
Nope.
Yep.
So I got a cinnamon roll ice cream sandwich.
I did too.
Now, this should have been amazing. Should have been. I have an issue here to pick with staff, I think.
Oh?
And I think our ice cream sat between these warm buns just a little too long.
Oh.
I got this. The flavor profiles were delicious.
Yeah.
But my ice cream was very soft, and by the time I got to the end of it, it was just a puddle. This ice cream should have held together longer if it was scooped right in there, sandwiched, and sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
If it was scooped, sandwiched, and sat there for a while, I see why it's soft and almost melted away.
Mm-hmm.
The flavor was good, delivery bad. I would like to revisit this a lot fresher, like exactly like I said. You cut that sucker in half, warm it up, put the scoop on there, bring it to my table. Don't let it sit in a window for any amount of time. It's not that hard. You're basically just cutting a cinnamon roll in half, making sure it's hot, putting a scoop of ice cream, bring it to the table. It should be delivered exactly that fast.
Aha.
I wanted to love it. It was tasty, but the what am I?
The ice cream soupiness just didn't do it for you.
Yeah, it made me a little sad. That's all I can really say about that.
Okay.
I think it was execution failure. Flavor would have been amazing.
It was.
and
You're saying
perfect.
it's delivery failure. Like it should. It was
Yeah.
just sitting there too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I should probably talk about the cinnamon roll too.
Please.
Okay. Things that you know what? The ice cream, the vanilla bean ice cream. I have a feeling is a really good ice cream because I was able to get a couple of bites in there, but I kind of had to go look for pieces that were still solid enough that I could
Yes,
get the ice
I had
cream.
the same problem.
Yes. Otherwise, it was just soup. So,
I had cinnamon roll crema.
yes. yes. And the thing is I wouldn't have minded that so much if that was at the end of eating the dessert. Like,
Right.
It's like when you get apple pie a la mode. If it starts out super cold and solid, you get some nice cold ice cream and a bite of pie. And by the time you're done, you got a couple pieces of crust left over and a couple of
soup.
apples and some soup. And it's great. This was the reverse. It started just creaminess everywhere, you know.
The ice cream was real soft when I
Yeah,
started, and that
it was.
shouldn't have been a story.
It was like if you were trying to do a cinnamon roll bread pudding, that's kind of where you were on this because it was soaked in
Yeah.
everywhere. So the cinnamon roll itself, I'm guessing this is the same cinnamon roll they use for the fully leaded jacket because why would you
That
make
would
two
make
different
sense.
cinnamon rolls? I'll tell you what I did get off of the cinnamon roll that I thought was kind of cool. I think they crisped the inside. So they cut it, and I think they might have hit it on the flat top or something real quick because I got a little bit of crisp
I
out
did
of
too.
my cinnamon roll. So that was good. So I think the cinnamon roll was ready to stand up to the ice cream, which is awesome. Great idea. But the ice cream did need to be a little more solid. Flavor-wise, I think it was great. I agree with you. This would be a cool thing, definitely to share with somebody or get yourself if you're really hungry. And I would try this thing again. I'm not writing this off in any way. It's a fun thing. It's a cinnamon roll ice cream sandwich. That just by itself is unique. That's pretty cool. The other thing, and this is my personal fault, not the restaurant's fault, is I had that cinnamon sugar butter on my bun, and then I got a cinnamon roll. So I ate a burger that was a cinnamon roll, and then I got a cinnamon roll. You know what I had last night?
Yo, dog. We heard you like cinnamon rolls.
You know what
So we put a cinnamon roll on your cinnamon roll.
Exactly. You know what I had last night way late?
Did you go to Baked After Dark?
I went to Bake After Dark. You know what
Did you
I
get a cinnamon roll?
I got a cinnamon roll. So last night I had a cinnamon roll. Then today I had a cinnamon roll. And then I got a dessert, which was cinnamon roll.
Yo, dog. We heard you like cinnamon rolls.
So cinnamon roll. Your cinnamon roll. So, and the cinnamon roll is one of my favorite things ever. But you know how we'll get to food life in a second? Okay. My food life for cinnamon roll is not every meal, 3 meals in a row. It just isn't. And so that's my misstep. Nobody's fault but my own. There it is, man.
I'm glad you owned up to your mistake.
We're honest here. I have said it before on a prior episode is, if you were to sit here with us and ask us how our meal was and how our day was, this is it, man. This is what you get. This isn't contrived or there's no rehearsal here. We're not writing out scripts. We just went and got the food and we're telling you about it just as we would tell our friends or each other about how our meal was. And there it is. I am honest. And there it be.
All right. Well, it's time to move on.
Where are we moving on to?
We are moving on to our 3 overall categories here.
Oh, hello.
We're going to talk about our wallets.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about taste. We're going to talk about our tummies. And what that means is cost. That means delicious flavors. And that means how full we actually are after eating there. Because it's Faturday. It's what we do.
Right. We do not order small portions here.
Well, we try not to.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
It does happen.
All right. So let's start with wallets.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about what you spent, Dave? Tell me about it.
Well, I will. I really like the whole bringing stuff close to microphones so people can see them. So it's right here. And frankly, I also need to see it. So my total prior to tax was $21.28, and then the government takes its share, and so does the city because there's a restaurant tax on there. Get rid of that tax, please. Anyway, so $21.28 was my total.
It's fat tax.
I guess it kind of is. It kind of is. Well, maybe it needs to go into health initiatives for bicycling or something.
I mean, you're right.
Put it to good use. So that was my total, $21.28. That was my burger, my dessert, and half of an appetizer. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, my burger was only 10 and change. Okay, so I think I gotta go. I gotta go thumbs up here. I would like $1. I want $1.15 back on the dessert at $6.29. But it's a reasonable dessert price, so I'm just gonna have to go thumbs up. It's fine.
You and I got the exact same thing.
We did. So how do you feel about it?
The exact same way.
We did? We did.
No, you said how do I feel about it?
Oh.
The exact same way.
Oh, so we're just across the board. You're totally there.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
That's a good price for an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert. $21 neighborhood. All day. I'm good with that.
Yeah. I mean, the statistical math on our earlier episode, we spend an average of, I think I said like $20 to $23 is our usual lunch. Mm-hmm. So this is right in the ballpark.
And we got 3 courses, so.
We did. That's true.
I'm with it.
All right, cool. What do we got next, my friend?
We have got our taste of taste.
Ah, the taste of taste.
How do you feel about your flavor profiles here? Do you think what you had was delicious? Would you want to eat these delicious places again? Mm-hmm. Tell me, Dave, how do you feel about the taste of taste here?
Well, I can definitely tell you that I will come back to LeadBelly for the taste of taste. I think the Philly egg rolls get a huge thumbs up. I really enjoyed those. The other things, because of my personal view, personal proclivity,
proclivity.
Yeah, there you go. My personal proclivity on the cinnamon sugar butter thing on the bun. I think that's maybe my fault. I'm going to have to go decent today. I was not blown out of the water, but some of that could have been my ordering strategy.
Today is complex. I've been here before many times, mm-hmm. and every time I've eaten here, I've been pretty happy. I actually brought people out of town to this place.
Yeah.
I went on tour. The touring acts came in and said, where should we go? So, well, we're not going to about 8 or 9. What's open at that time? LeadBelly's open. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Took them there. They all loved it. They rant and raved about it. This place is really great.
Nice.
Man, Faturday did it good. I know what I'm doing. I'm a food professional. Okay? I
Yeah.
know what I'm doing.
30 plus episodes deep, you know what's going on.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, today's adventure, again, befuddled my brain. I wanted to like it. I should have liked it. Flavor profiles were interesting, neat, but there was just something weird, something strange in the neighborhood. Burger Busters.
Oh dear.
I'm just going to go ahead and say today was decent. All the other times have been way thumbs up.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say decent for today because there's just something weird about the red wine gravy and or my toasted cinnamon roll pretzel bun leather thing. I don't know. I'm so confused right now. I just want to go sit on the couch and rethink my life for a little bit.
It's almost like
My nerves have been shook.
I much like you said on my review and price, I'm in the same boat. I've been here many times. I'm a little confused about today. I really am. Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't come at 11. Maybe we should go at 11:36.
Maybe we just make bad choices at 11. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
But I mean, decent today.
Okay.
Other times it's been spot on every time. So
All right.
Today, decent every other time. Wonderful.
Okay.
All right. So lastly, that brings us to the full factor. How full we're feeling. Where's your tummy at, man?
My tummy? My tummy is looking. I'm outside of Comfortville. I'm kind of.
That depends on what side.
See, I'm on the hungry side.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. I was contemplating stopping and getting a quick slice of pizza on the way.
So you were in wanting for moreopolis.
Yeah. Yes, and
Not satiatedville.
the not satiatedville. I think the size of the appetizer was great. By the way, I
Right.
think that was sufficient. Honestly, the dessert I think was sufficiently sized too. Like I said, I kind of ran out of steam on those fries, so I did. Leave
I get that.
I did leave some stuff on the plate. Let's be fair. That if that would have been a double burger, and you know what, that not quite satiated. Ville that you mentioned, that's it. And I think it's part of the flavor confusion. I don't have that satisfied ate lunch. I think because I'm sitting in that confusion land, I need something to bring me back down to the ground.
You're just up there in a balloon.
Yeah.
Going, where am I?
That's exactly
I don't
right.
know.
And I was like, a piece of pizza will land me. Like I need some cheese and some marinara. Land me.
I get it.
So that's where I'm at. I think and you know what? Maybe it's the sweetness on the burger. Maybe, you know how we talk about breakfast and you're like, can breakfast ever really get you totally full? It just kind of wears off after a little bit.
Right.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I just had breakfast. I had a cinnamon roll burger and a cinnamon roll for dessert. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just missing the savory component.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Interesting puzzle.
Okay, so how you doing over there? You know, some people put their nose to the grindstone. Sam right now is putting his nose to the microphone. And breathing directly into the cardioid membrane.
I don't know where I am.
See? You're totally...
I'm so lost.
You and I are in the same spot.
I am floating
Yeah.
in space without my spacecraft. I have been left.
Ground control to Major Sam.
I mean, if that's burger control, you're very, very on point.
Ground chuck controlled.
I know
Ground beef control?
I am not where I want to be on a Faturday.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you.
Yeah. But it's
perplexing. Tonight, we're going to go ahead and date this podcast as UFC.
Uh-huh.
Tonight sounds like a good night for a small personal Pudgy's pizza.
Oh.
Thick crust.
Oh, you're thinking pizza too. Interesting.
Just saying. That sounds like a winner. A personal pizza from Pudgy's to follow us up. Because normally on Faturday, I eat Faturday.
And you don't.
And that's it.
And you don't eat dinner. That's true. You go way hard and then you have no dinner. I usually have a dinner later, but you just nail it. And yes.
Yes. Today
Yes.
is not that day.
Today.
I cannot firmly put a city where my stomach is in because I am not on the planet.
Right.
I am in this floaty void.
I think I've joined you.
It's weird.
I I mean, it may be because you and I ordered essentially the exact same things throughout the whole meal here. We're floating in the same spot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But other visits to LeadBelly have put me in Comfortville, have put me into Uncomfortableville,
Oh,
have put me into Hurt Town.
hello.
I've been these places
Right.
with LeadBelly.
Yes.
Today was just off the mark.
Yeah.
Today brain was confused.
Yes. I'm with you. I'm with you. We need to sit on the Faturday psychiatrist couch and talk about this. So,
The thing is, we're on the couch right now. We are talking,
and we
about
still
it,
don't know where we're
and
at.
We still don't know where
You're
we're
right. You're right.
At. So we're just not going to harp on that anymore.
I think so.
We're just going to move on
Yes.
to the end game.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, we're not.
No, we're not, because there's a new
We're going to talk
category.
about food life.
Yes.
How often could you eat LeadBelly?
Aha.
Like medication has a half-life.
Yes.
This is the food life, the
Yes.
fat life, if you will.
Yeah. How often, are you going to eat at this place? Once a day, once a week, once a month, that type of thing. And it's not a rating on the
Quality or
anything,
taste.
Like,
It's
it's just how we feel. Like, we've talked about, there's really awesome places that serve us huge things.
For instance, Pudgies I have not had in probably 2 or 3 months.
There you go. Because
But tonight, Pudgy sounds awesome.
and the reason is because it's so delicious, but it's also so huge and heavy.
Yeah.
I can't eat that daily, man. No human can.
And it
do
would
that.
spoil the specialness of what that is. You know
Also
what I mean?
true. Also
So-
true. It's like my food life on iced coffee is about 3 hours. Like, I ran out. I'm gonna go get another one. Okay,
Just get me an IV.
Yeah, there you go. Tap it and roll that right in. So food life.
For me, the food life of LeadBelly is probably pretty frequent. There's a lot of different things and avenues and branches and dirt paths you can take here on this menu, and I have not tried half the things on this menu. And so far, everything I've had has been tasty, quality, delicious.
Yes.
The Mountie, though, is just a puzzle, an enigma in itself. I could probably eat here every 2 to 3 weeks, I think, and be pretty. I mean, it doesn't have to be a Faturday every 2 to 3 weeks, but like if someone 2 weeks from now said, "Hey, I want to go try out LeadBelly," all right, let's go. We could do that.
Yeah.
My mom's like, "Hey, I want to go to LeadBelly 3 weeks later." Yeah, okay, let's go.
Right.
Not a big deal. I wouldn't be like, "Nah, man, I've had my fill."
Right.
There's enough cool stuff here, enough interest, enough just paths to go down here. I could do it every 2 to 3 weeks.
That's fair. Yeah, because we went down the burger path. You could go travel the macaroni and cheese path if you really wanted to.
Or the champagne pizza path.
Ooh, yeah, right. And I don't even know if I've had the pizza here yet.
I haven't.
Oh, there you go. So there's all sorts of interesting things. Yeah, I think 2 to 3 weeks is about right. I can tell you, if somebody asked me during this coming week, and like, I really want to go to LeadBelly, I would not say no. If I was going to go of my own accord, I think 2 or 3 weeks is about right. Like you said, there's enough interest here that you're not going to get bored. You could traverse that menu all the way around and be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
So now, time for the end game.
Oh, my.
Time to bring up the reason why we're here. The reason why I'm staring into your eyes and you're staring into mine.
I am.
And the reason why Saturday exists.
It's true.
Faturday, the Frampton scale.
Yes.
Also referred to as
The Faturday Omaha scale sometimes, and you will find that it is measured from 0 to 5 in half steps only, and much like a Michelin star, restaurateurs out there, appearing anywhere, even at a 0.5 on the scale, is a good thing. That means we would like to come back here for a Faturday. There are many places out there that we might go every night of the week that don't rank on the Faturday scale. Faturday is a special day, people, and so that's why we have the scale. And Sam, as I have said many times before, you have a nice way of describing this as well. Please tell the people out there what it is.
I mean, I already told them earlier. You bring people out of town to places you want to show off Omaha. This is unique. This is something you're not going to find elsewhere, something that's memorable, something unique, something that says, hey, this is Omaha. Check it out. Mm-hmm. You bring family or friends here that don't live here, and then they go home and tell their family and friends, like, hey, guess what I had in Omaha? It was so cool.
Right?
It's kind of what this is about.
I like that. All right.
All right, I'll go first.
Wow. All right, let's do it.
Today's adventure would have left me with a non-rank.
Oh.
But as a whole, I know what this place offers.
Because you've been here.
Because I've been here. I'm going to give it a 1.5. I wanted it to be a 2, but it's a 1.5. Reason being, the burger selection here is amazing. They take you to parts of the world, I would say, in their burgers, like Puerto Rico, Germany,
Yeah.
Canada,
Yeah.
the Bayou,
True.
There are flavor profiles and names for their burgers that go to different parts of the country.
Yeah.
All are as advertised. There's also a macaroni and cheese selection here,
There is.
which is rather favorable.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few options for poutine here,
Yes.
and their poutine is actually really good.
I have not had that yet.
I have. They have pizzas here. They have a generally large sandwich option thing that I've never even touched.
Yeah.
Their desserts are interesting. Their atmosphere is welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
Wait staff is usually pretty good. Today, I had a couple bones to pick.
Yeah.
They also, which we have not talked about, have a draw tap beer thing.
Oh, they had a huge beer list, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
That changes. I had one of the finest peanut butter beers I've ever had in my life there.
Ooh.
So that's also an interesting thing. I brought traveling people out of town here because for a reason. It was 8:30, 9 o'clock. Not a lot of awesome places are open all the time at that
Right.
time. So I brought them here.
Because it's an awesome place.
Everybody on tour ranted and raved about it. Said it was a wonderful place. These burgers were awesome. I think 1.5. What could we do to bring it up to 3 or 4? I really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think 1.5 is a good spot. 2, I'd even go to 2, but just today was what kind of brought me down a little bit. I think if it would have been my previous visit and we did it without today's visit, it would have been a solid 2. But today was a misstep, and you got to take your goods, you got to take your bads, you got to balance them out.
It's true.
1.5 here.
Got you. Okay. Well, even with today's visit, I was going to rank them on the scale. Solely based on this visit. I guess that's a different story. I had a number in my head traveling here because of today's what didn't quite hit that punch that I was looking for. But Sam, like you said, the menu is so varied. There's so much stuff here, and there's not a boring option anywhere. Even the appetizer menu has crazy options. The dessert menu has crazy options. There's crazy burgers, crazy mac and cheese. Oh, there's crazy everywhere. So that's cool and fun crazy, not just silly crazy. Like there's good options here. So I was really thinking kind of in the 1.5 neighborhood as well. I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go for a 2. I'm going to go for a 2 because the burger menu and options are extensive. Even the fries, it's like, oh, we're going to give you waffle fries and crinkle cut. Like there's just, they took average and threw it out the window and said, we need to make sure everything has a LeadBelly touch to it and our own LeadBelly story. Like you're going to remember, oh, hey, these fries, this was a mixed fry. Or, whoa, I had queso and chips as my option. So I think I'm going to go there. Man, I wish I had a 1.75. That's kind of where I really want to be.
In half steps only.
That's correct. So I'm going to go with 2.
Okay.
It's going to be a 2. I feel a little tingle right here in my soul that is a little unsure, but I am
Could
going
be an
to,
artery hardening.
It very well could be. But I think I'll go for a 2 overall based on my past visits. In addition to this one, if it was me, I would definitely recommend doing the double burger. I think that would help, and that would be it. But the thing is, it's on the Faturday scale. I'd come back here for a Faturday. I would still take people here if somebody's like, "Oh, we're going to Midtown. Let's go." So, no question, bringing people here or going here again. Myself, obviously, will be doing so. So, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're fair.
Thank you.
That was LeadBelly.
Yes.
This has been Faturday Omaha. I have no closing remarks. We said what we had to say.
We did. Therefore, I am Dave,
I'm Sam.
and thanks for eating with us.
Eat this.
Latest.
Saturday, Omaha.
Eat this.
Egg roll style wrapper. Egg roll style wrapper.
Egg roll style wrapper.
Egg roll style wrapper.